guys found the skewers and marshmallows.
Did we ever? I love marshmallows. They're really good. Like, really good.
Don't talk with your mouth full. Now,
Sure.
is there any more news about the Bigfoot stuff?
What you swallow?
Well, no, it's been pretty quiet around here lately. Who knows? Maybe the Bigfoot or whatever it was has left the area.
What about that piece of Bigfoot?
I don't know. The police said that, could be like a piece of clothing or something from one of the guests that stayed.
But they weren't sure.
I don't think that they really were.
Good evening, everybody. Where's Catherine?
I'm here.
Oh, there she is.
Glad you could join us.
Marshmallow? Book. No? No?
No, thank you.
Okay. More for me.
Well, I'm so glad you all came to our closing campfire here. It's been quite the joy to have you, and you are a delight to serve. I'm so glad you chose Camp Kilimanjaro.
Aw, you're making me blush.
We'll be sad to see you all go in the morning.
Well, we want to thank you for giving us a first-class experience. I think we can all agree Camp Kilimanjaro gets 5 stars.
Well, thank you.
Well, we appreciate all of your kind words very much. But now, if there's anything that we can do to help you, just let us know. I know that your time here is coming to an end.
We will.
Oh, and I want to thank everyone. That leads me into our last devotion. Okay. Like the other ones, this is from Proverbs, and I hope you'll take it to heart. The Bible verse is Proverbs 13:20. He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will be destroyed. I think it's fairly easy to understand. Who you choose to hang out with will eventually affect your character. You've heard the phrase, you are what you eat, right?
Yes.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you are what you eat means you have to be careful about what you put into your body.
That's right, and the same principle applies to friends. And if you want to be wise, walk with the wise. In other words, choose your friends carefully. Because we tend to become like they are. A perfect example is an employee who used to work here. Jimmy, right?
Yes, I remember him. He was such a nice young man.
He was one of our best employees. But he started to...
Didn't you want us to say something about our time here?
Oh, yes, but before I continue on with that, so, this afternoon, I had asked you all to come up with something to say about your time here. A story, a good memory, a lesson that you learned. So, who wants to go first? Catherine?
Okay, I'll go. But I didn't have a lot of time to prepare because of the crisis this afternoon.
Oh, no.
Yes, I'm okay now, but you never think it's going to happen to you. When you find not one, but 2 hangnails.
Oh, no, not the hangnail crisis.
Well, that's because you're a man. You don't realize how bad a hangnail can be to a woman's delicate hands.
And I'm sure even more so for such delicate hands such as yourself.
That's right. That's right. But about my time here, I'm just happy to say that any situation that has arose, I've handled with confidence and poise. You see, I've never traveled internationally before, so I didn't know what to expect. I know that's hard to believe, but it's true. So what I'm going to take away from this experience is the discovery that I am even more amazing than I thought.
Oh, interesting.
Of course.
Well, thank you for that. Who's next?
I'll go. Hold my marshmallows, buddy.
Gladly.
Excuse me. Let's see here. I have prepared something, but I thought it'd be kind of boring, so I made it into a poem.
Oh.
In case my weather career doesn't turn out, I should be a poem. I would like to read for your listening pleasures My Trip to Africa by America's favorite weatherman, Storm Weathers. We decided to take a station break and fly to Tanzania for charity's sake. I had never been to Africa before, and all I knew about were the animals galore. But it's more than just a safari destination. It's a land of people, tribes, and nations. I did some things I didn't think I could do, like climb a mountain and eat warthog sausage goo. Sorry, but oatmeal did not rhyme, and that would mess it up. I've learned to even speak some Swahili, like Jumbo and Rafika, and Jumbo and Rafika. The barometer rose as high pressure built in, and Rob was almost eaten when he went for a swim. We found a footprint big as can be, and wondered if Bigfoot was running free, which would have helped our documentary. I think 2 minutes. If I ever return to Africa someday, I would like to stay with my friends at Camp K.
Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. All right. That leaves one person left. Rob?
Well, I did prepare a little something, but we'll definitely go into extra innings if I read it all. So I just wanted to name the top 2. Now, of course, the first was standing at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. That was truly spectacular. But even more important was the fact that being at this camp has completely recharged my faith in God. And I can never thank you enough for that.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm so glad that you learned so much from the book of Proverbs. It's one of my favorite books. Now, if there's anything else that we can do for you before you guys leave, just let us know.
We will.
All right. Well, thank you for that. We already finished our devotion. So, with Jimmy.
Yeah, who's?
So, Jimmy, yes, he was an employee. He was excellent. But, unfortunately, he started hanging out with the wrong group of friends. So, we had to let him go. But, well, that is until, I'm not sure that, he started out strong, like the staying with the wise, but unfortunately, he made some unwise decisions. I'm not sure he's going to finish strong, and God wants us all to finish strong.
The marshmallows!
Jimmy?
Jimmy, what are you doing here?
I've been hiding behind that hay this whole time, listening to everyone, and I thought it was my turn to share.
What would you like to share?
Well, I just wanted to apologize for all the trouble I've been causing lately.
Lately? You haven't worked here for the last year.
It's about the footprint.
The footprint.
The big footprint, that was you? But why?
Well, I was angry when you guys fired me, and my friends talked me into getting back at you and scaring your customers and ruining your business. I'm really sorry. Will you forgive me?
Of course we'll forgive you. Is there anything else?
Is that your backpack?
Oh, yes.
That's familiar.
Oh,
I've changed too.
That's where my backpack went.
It had a little book of Proverbs in it, and which I ended up reading from cover to cover. It scared me when it talked about the wicked and the foolish, because it was describing me. I don't want to be like that anymore.
why, of course. I'm so glad that you found that. Those are such words of wisdom. Would you like to take my seat?
Thanks.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's a shame that wasn't real. That really would have helped our documentary, as you said.
Wow.
Well, I knew it was a hoax all along. I mean, really, Bigfoot. That's just a silly legend.
Wait. Who's Jimmy?